This is gonna be a weird video. Yes, we're ranking 33rd at the moment, and it's not a bad position after all. And yes, I have managed to clear the basic campaign on hard, so it's just brutal that is waiting. But it's not what I wanted to talk about. It's rather the fact that I've decided on doing the pools right now. I'll soon justify why. So first of all, I'll show you the campaign. Brutal is cleared, not with all stars, just 236 stars. I cannot clear it with just two people. Nightmare is coming, but I will need some energy. But wait a minute, if I need some energy, then why shouldn't I play Summon Rush? And the thing is that I could clear Summon Rush right now. Until 1400 it's clear, 1750 I think I have enough shards, and 2150 is gonna be a stretch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it, but tomorrow I'll have to be busy to make it. All these others, like 3000, it would be a bonus, but it's very, very unlikely because those extreme, like sacred shards are not around the corner. Unless, and here comes the campaign into the picture again, the 252 reward is gonna be interesting, so just in case I could do this in one day, that would be amazing, but it's kind of unlikely that I'll do it in one day. Another issue is that I'm hitting more and more roadblocks. So you saw the arena fight, it took about a day, a bit more than a day, to collect the 50 wins. Now I got a dungeon mission where I have to farm 5 star. But if you check out the dungeon, no, not this, the dungeon. If you check out the dungeon, Ice Golem peak, I can do stage 10 normal, but nothing else. So how on earth am I gonna farm 5 star artifacts? Like randomly they drop. Wish I knew the exact percentages because it's not clear to me. So if I click here, 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 there is no exact percentage. So here, if you know where I can look for the percentages, let me know. Yes, there is the boss guide. Yes, I've read this. But there is nothing like this. Yes, teams are amazing, but where are the percentages? I mean the percentage drops for 5 star plus artifacts. I'm not seeing this. And as long as I'm not seeing this, I think it's kind of low. I haven't asked the AI or anything for this. So you see that I would need to make progress just to clear the Arbiter mission, because the Arbiter would be kind of important. And this leads us to the important conclusion. Here, if you check out the scoring, some people are way ahead. Yes, that's fine, because they are more experienced as well. But the scoring works in a way that you will have to score by the end of day 30, and that's gonna be a snapshot, and those points are gonna be in the bag, unchangeable. I think there is gonna be this 20-1. Let's see, monthly and end of season leaderboard points. Points are awarded in key areas and are based on the highest stage and best completion time. All of these. How am I gonna do this by the end of day 30 if I don't pull anything? Just think about that. In the first month I would suffer, like big time. So given that the leaderboard itself is an issue and I would have to score in the snapshot, I'm thinking about the secretary problem. What else? I know it's heavy math. I'll let you know the summary. Imagine that you want to, let's say you want to pick a secretary. Well, this is an old school type of thing. You want to hire someone. Or in another story, let's say that there are some wife candidates standing like in front of you, one after the other, and they are gonna be introduced to you, and then you will have to pick one. But as soon you need to decide on the spot. So as soon as you say no, then it means that you won't be able to choose that candidate or wife or husband or whatever. So this means that by the end of let's say the third one, you've rejected two already. But if you say yes to anyone, you won't see the rest. This is very much like buying a house as well, same thing. And it's the same thing as I have 30 days. When should I pull all my shards? Good question, right? And the solution to this dilemma is the following. There is this magic Euler number E that is approximately 2.71. I think there is a math.e. Let's see, that's it. That's the 2.71. Now, if you do the 1 over 2.71, you get 0.37 approximately. That's the ratio. You need to reject 0.37 or 36.7% of the time, all the candidates, and then pick the one that is at least as good, if not better than rather better than all the previous candidates. And if you fail, then you pick the last, or you don't pick anyone. That's the 37% rule. Now I have 30 days. Let's suppose it's 29 days, because on day 30, pooling and doing everything, it would be kind of a long shot, or even 28 days. Times point, like this value, it's around 10 days. Now, if I was a bit frugal, it would still be around 10 days, 10 or 11 days. But right now, this is day 8 in the challenge. Isn't it a bit too early? Well, hell no, it's not early. You know why it's not early? Because right now, if you go to the portal, there is a progressive chance summoning event here. Summon rush. Am I gonna get anything like this in the future? The look ahead says that I may get another chance before that 1 month. Like in 2 weeks or whenever. May get one of a similar chance. And that may be better, I don't know. But shall I suffer in Faction Wars and everywhere else for 2 more weeks? And my answer is no. So you know what's gonna come? I'll pick my first Void Shard. Progressive chance. So this means that I'll need to do my research a bit. So I don't even know who are these. Good question. So let's see. Raid Shadow Legends. Void Shard. And I need to pick 1 gold and 1 silver. Now in here, this is a Sylvan Watcher support. And this one, yeah, this was it. And this was the other one. Revival is something I want. Looks like the best option. I already have the other one. And now let's see these. Legendary Support Barbarian. Armans the Magnificent. Simple attack. Sheep. Okay. Who are you? What do you do? Shadowkin. Double strike. Stealing buffs, that's good. Dead or living enemies, okay, max HP. Block revive, true fear. I'm not experienced enough to evaluate these. But the revival is something I really want. Okay, so far that's the best pick. Let's see this. So, looks like... Oh, the basic attack attacks all enemies. That's interesting. And it's a support while it attacks all enemies. What is going on? And it sleeps. Resets cooldown. Increases ally speed in arena battles by 30%. Interesting, but I'm not that mad about arena. What's next? This is like a nice Revenant, Theodore. Poison, just like Kale. And it's a support. Okay. Now, let's do this. I'll ask the AI, is or does Theodore the Savant work well with Kale in Raid Shadow Legends? I have no idea. Come on. So I press enter, so just write. He will hallucinate most likely a bit. Highly effective team. Good. Because they both do poison. What is this source? Oh, so ChatGPT answered based on Hell Hades. Theodore the Savant. What did you say? Dungeons? Okay, good to know. Then, who else do we have? Thanks for showing the citations. Okay, that was Theodore. Who are you? Is Gamuran. Okay, so Gamuran. Amazing. Link is working. Dungeons, it's horrible. Key areas, horrible. Everything is horrible. Arena Rose 2-star. Only Arena, but I don't want Arena. So far Theodore the Savant is the winner. Unless... I have no idea about this one. Armans the Magnificent. Let's see this. I thought that you would use the long link. Good in dungeons. Excellent in arena. But not as good in dungeons as this one. And this is mediocre in arena. What about the tower? Doom Tower is not written anywhere. Come on. Pick rate is low, so we're talking about something really low anyway. Oh, Doom Tower 5-star for the Magnificent, and Doom Tower 5-star. Okay, so that's fine. It's a no. We're still using Theodore, if I'm not mistaken. And what about you, Lady Kimi? Hopefully not Raikkonen. So let's see. He has a son, not a daughter. He's doing karting now and not. Okay, let's see the stars. Slightly worse. Slightly worse than Theodore. I just put it in the wrong location. So this is the comparison, the direct comparison. Arena excellent. Dungeons really good. I think I cannot go wrong with any of them. So, okay, I would say 60% Theodore, 40% Kimi. Theodore, okay. So I chose Theodore. Not as if I got any of them, but at least I did my homework. Which one was it? This was the other one. You, okay. So I select, confirm, and pull summon. I have the word for it, summon. And by the way, we got 250 energy with this. That doesn't look like Theodore. Snorting Thug. Level 1. Epic. Good question. At least you don't have a problem with skinwalkers in the future. So, Snorting Thug. I don't expect anything special. And yes, nothing special. Really mediocre. Okay, that was a great short pool. Let's move on. Now we're gonna do Void. We have the same problem. Here I think I'm gonna simplify things. And the simplification is that I'll pick Queen of Hearts. I've read a bit. Urogrim. As if I knew. So let's see. At least the name is short. Urogrim. Come on. So, not bad, not bad. What about the other one? Yeah, that was Urogrim. The other. this face is crazy. Is this a... okay. Now, Demeter. Okay. Demeter. Come on. Yeah, that's the face. That's gonna be a problem. Both of them are kind of okay. Demeter is doing a lot better. I think it's obvious. Okay, it's obvious to me. Thanks Hell Hades for the stars, Hell Hades team. So confirm. And I'll do my 2 summons. First one. Okay. And the next one. I won't check blues. Don't have time for it. This is a defense one. Okay. So at least we got the team. And now I'm gonna pull these ones. I think we discussed that. It's gonna be Theodore. And oh, I didn't do my homework, so you're Tagore, but I have you already. Virennon. That's something I forgot to research. This is one of them, and the other one I don't know. Let's see. Kind of mediocre, just as expected. Okay, what about the other one? Oh, you're blue as well. Okay, so the name is Criodan the Blue. So that's the I'm Blue song. Okay, let's see the stars. Different strengths. This is an overall mediocre one. dungeon and hard mode, these things. Okay, I'm convinced. And on the left, it's kind of useless. Anyway, I think it's a close call. It's a relatively close call, based on what I know, which is not much. So this means 60% the blue, 40% the other one, and the lower 60 as usual is this one. So math random 77, so it's the lower probability. It has its advantages. I mean, I cannot really go wrong with it. So back, and that's it. That was my original pick as well. Confirm, and let's do this 10 times. So I pull them all. Okay, so there is an interesting one. Contra the Cyclone. Barbarian. Given I have no idea what she's capable of, I let myself get surprised. So, Contra the Cyclone. Hectic, weird name. Looks like a legendary. Okay. Dungeons, usable in dungeons. Somewhat an all-arounder. Okay. The stars are kind of high. So just as a baseline. Okay, so baseline. If I compare her to Kale, who is already my 6 star. This is Kale. And compared to this, let's see, let me pull this. Compared to this, just look at the differences. Also arena everywhere else. Turn meter control okay. Crowd control godlike. And also, it's a defense unit. So I think can be satisfied. But it's not the end of the story. We'll summon 10 more. Alright. Good question. And let's see the meter. Yeah, of course, that's all I want, watching pop-ups every day. And I used to work for an advertising company that's doing JavaScript cookie administration as well. Not like on a basic level, but I built a user interface for building cookies, basically. Just think about that. So this game is biting me back. Okay, I got all these rewards. Obviously, I need to continue pooling for at least the energy, and then I'll continue the pooling next time, and I may figure out what to do with them. In the meantime, I always buy the shards to get points. That's the reason. Not sure if it's a good idea or if it's not a good idea. But either way, what is this daily challenge? What did I do? Oh, I summoned 10 champions. Yeah, of course I did. And I'm getting some reward. Okay, that helps. That gives me back the summoning cost. Thank you. Really kind. So back to the portal. And we're gonna summon the remaining 3. And I would need to find 70 more of this. I don't know how. So yeah, thank you. That's one. It was really not necessary. 2 more. Yeah, and the third one. Weekly cast is complete. I need to do some research on this. After all, it's an epic. So that was our last one. And your name is Hoskarul. Yeah, that's the photo. Not for these. Not necessarily for dungeons, although better than Kale possibly. Ice Golem, not a bad idea. I'm suffering from it anyway. And that's it. Okay. So then that was the pick. And let's see where we stand. Summon Rush. I thought that by now I would have gotten the energy, but it seems like I still haven't. So that's a big disappointment. How many points would I need? Oh, this means that I need to summon more than 100. Sure, why not? I will have some organization to do with this like weird inventory system, but why not? Oh, and 70 out of 70. This means that I cannot summon actually. Until I make room. So, okay, why not? What I do at first is I go to Brutal 12.6 because I cleared it today. And I'll start getting in the first few levels. And then I'll feed some lower star champions and put them in the vault or something. I need to do this anyway because I'll soon reach 110 energy. So it's always just the first few levels because I'm getting score for it. So okay, I can clear them alone. That's my usual setup. Like fully alone. It takes some time, I know. So in these cases what I usually do is I'll do some other type of administration, but I have to record this on full screen. So you see the battle, it takes a while. And all I'm after right now is these 44 points. You see? That's all I want. Just for the first few. And then I don't mind if some of these champions eat the 1-star champions. And then at least my organizational problems are gonna be less. That's the plan right now. But it takes some time anyway. So in this case I'm looking at the second monitor and doing some administration because I don't have much to do. I just basically wait. That's why Era of Chaos, sweeping. Remember, that would be an amazing thing if I could sweep. But I cannot. Set curing, attack 16, not too good. I'll work on artifact forging as well, by the way, as well. Because I have quite a lot to forge. And I don't know if there is ever a forge event. But what I know is that it's time, because the removal of the artifacts is only free today. For a short period of time. So I will have to clear that. I'm not a big fan of like spending a lot of energy right now on this. I just wanted to clear the first few levels. Because if I clear the first few levels, I don't need much more. Then, see, it's already 10, 11. The score is diminishing. Okay, let's do one more. As soon as the score goes below 10, I know for a fact that I don't need to continue. Because they are leveling up more slowly, and then they can they can be part of, like they can receive other champions for feeding. So Kale, do your job. And he's done this like hundreds of times, if not thousands of times. Just imagine the drainage of the battery. It's so painful, right? Like to do this automatically. Okay, still 20 points. Still 20, still leveling up well. I don't want to leave these points on the table just because I need to get rid of some 1-star champions. And so, but this is the last one, by the way. This has to be the last one. And you see, the legendary is surviving the second round, so it seems like that it is in a good form. So these couple of fights were worth it. Definitely worth it. Let alone the 250 energy that I will have to spend today or tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be tomorrow. Back to the Bastion. And we have some arena work to do. Refresh. Refresh. Is anything worth fighting? Soon, yes, but right now, not really. My whole team is about as strong as that one unit. Same here. So we can go back. And let's see the champions. I could buy more, that's fine. But right now what I can do is there are some champions that I will need, and there are some champions that I won't need. The question is, and where is it? The faction war. I've done Barbarian already. Too bad, I didn't know I would pull a legendary, but that happens. Reaching 110 would be amazing as well. Bannerlord is the other one. So with Bannerlord, let's see how many do we have. 4. So let's see the full team. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we pulled this one. Not bad. So these are the Bannerlords. This is a good enough team to keep us afloat. So everything except Bannerlords. We can move them somewhere else. So one of you is gonna be food. Let's see. Reserve what? Move them there. You two. Oh, you'll stay. Okay, so 2 reserve vault. These can still level up. 2 reserve vault. And of course remove all the artifacts. That's good that you said it. And let's see what is this. Okay. Now, do we have any 2-star 20er? No, not yet. So this means I have like 6 options. 5 to 6 options. This also means that if I have any 3-star that are like complete, for example this one, then I have enough barbarians, I guess. I can rank him up. So tavern, upgrade rank, and we can farm this. Yeah, of course, sacrifice. It's farmable. So it's really easy to farm this champion. And okay, I'll continue with the lower levels, for example, with this one. No, rather with this one. Doesn't look like a Bannerlord. Whatever. Sacrifice. Good. So now we have enough to pull 10 from the portal. That was the objective. Most of them are gonna be 1 star, which is expected. What is this fragment summon? I got another Sabita, yeah. I don't have time to summon it. Later. And I got some points that I really don't need right now. So now we got new champions, and we can feed. Where is this level 16? Yeah, tavern. And these are the usual suspects, so you just go ahead. No, actually, you don't need this. We have some level 10 that we can rank up. Playing 2048 game a bit. At least the lower levels. Rank up. Done. And the 2 stars, we don't have any prepared, so now it's gonna be feeding time. Your banner lord, okay. So tavern. I'm not using these intentionally for now. I want to clear the field to make room for others. But wait a minute, how many XP do I get for this? 3500, forget it. I'll pull first. Yeah. So summon 10 times. I cannot even pull 10 times. Okay, then anyway, I'll play a bit of 2048 game. Demon spawn, tavern, upgrade rank. I'm sure that there are some. Yeah, I farmed these. So easy. Is the inventory now better? 11. Yeah, it is better. So sure enough, we can get 10. You never know, sometimes you get something better than the usual. Yeah, for example here. Corpulent cadaver. Looks strange. Yeah, perfect food material it seems. So good. I'll remember that. We may need to rank up the Banner Lord. Also the Sylvan Watcher. Potentially the Undead. But before all this, I'll do some feeding. To reach level 20 quickly. Yeah, you've reached level 20, but at what cost? Okay, I mean it's not the end of the world, it's not optimal. But it works. You don't have to hyper optimize everything. And now this means it's possible to pull 10 more. Nothing special. So feeding is ready, which means that we can rank up the champion straight away with some common 2-star ones. Yeah, of course. This is just a 2-star. Yeah, upgrade. And now we have less problems with the 3 stars. Because other than Banner Lords, I can rank up everyone. Maybe I'll feed her with some grunts. Good. And it is also possible... No, not this one. It is also possible to rank some more up. So for example, this is a dwarf tavern, upgrade rank. And there are some really basic units like these. Good. Glad you like it. I won't do this forever, so don't worry, this video is not gonna be about doing all the 400 something. And by the way, there is an easier way of doing this. I just want to free a bit more space so that I can do 20 at a time. That's my objective. So the idea is that we have someone with like level 15, 16 or 17 somewhere. We shine you where? Here. So we'll use the level ups of the usual suspects. Done. Now it's level 18. We have 16 slots. And we don't really have anyone to improve. So this means that I can just rank them up. So upgrade rank. And now it's gonna be a bit more difficult. So given I don't exactly know who is doing what, I'll need to look for weak ones. Or you know what? The other option is that I'll put the bottom 3 rows in the reserve vault. I mean reserve vault, yeah. Here. I'll put them in the reserve vault. And then I'll continue hiring. 20. Good, 10 more. Too bad it's not possible to hire straight into the reserve vault. I don't understand why. You see, that's the issue. So then you need to go here, champions, and go to champion vaults, reserve vault, and do this one by one. Why? Good question. How is the other thing going? Not the dungeon. Summon rush. Dungeon is going okay. Getting close, but it's still not close enough. So summon 20 more. The reserve vault will do the rest. Pit spawn is farm it every single day. Okay. Back to the champion's place. To reserve vault. And these 20 will go in the reserve vault. Done. Summon 20 more. And of course you need silver for summoning. Imagine like a beginner player, like what do? They summon like 4 or 5 and they're happy. Oh, a green shard, it's so amazing. No, it's not. You played the 2048 game with it. Okay, we got 20 more. You know the drill. Done. No idea how I would do this with tapping. In fact, I do have an idea badly. I don't know why people like summoning. To me, it's like, okay, even if I get a full 5-star, it's like, yeah, it's part of the game, and then what? You still need to develop it, it's a lot of work. Another Crusader, okay. So, something happened in a tournament in the meantime. That's why we're leveling up the account. So, champion training tournament. I could claim yet another reward. Yeah, that's a good thing. 6.5k is not far and we'll do it tomorrow. That's another reason why I pulled out of many. So back to the champions and to the reserve vault. As long as we have space, we'll do it. So we can pull 2 more. I mean 2 times 20. That's the first 10. Interesting, the probabilities, they are kind of low. So we were lucky even with that one blue. Drop rate is not that good. So you see, we're testing green shards. I never had the opportunity to do so. So champions, vaults, reserve. Yeah, just go to reserve vault. And for variety, thought so. It's an autopilot, so cannot do much. All 60s. Yeah. Other one. This is beatable. This is very much beatable, the other one. So in order to avoid going up the ranks, I will first try to beat the stronger one. I'm not sure if I will succeed. After all, the opponent may be stronger. Yeah, area damage. It's going so slowly. That's the problem when, you know, acceleration at 2x speed is the maximum. I see this going on for another 1.5 minutes. Looks like a tanky unit. Okay, at least got poisoned. Poison means percentage based damage, right? Even I learned this. Oh, poison is looking so... Now I understand why I chose Gale. When I first recorded the video at the beginning of the year, it was like I was told that I will need to choose it. Okay, 2289 still +1. Unfortunately, we'll go up in the ranks. So let's go up. But the good news about it is that we're gonna get new picks. And out of these new picks, Well, they are all horrible. Okay, then we don't have anything more to do. Can go back to play the 2048 game. So we have some room. This is gonna be our last summon, and I'll deal with the champions off screen tomorrow after sleep. Last thing I want is like dealing with them right now. Yeah, it's time to sleep quite soon. So 1025 gems, that's not bad. The energy is unlocked. I won't claim it. That was one of the noob mistakes that I made back in the days, that I claimed these. And just imagine I would need to consume it. But it's good to have it. Let's put it this way. It's really, really good to have it. There is another energy. It's good to have it too. And with the advanced quests, I'm a bit worried. Because... oh, this is doable, the single faction. Classic Arena single faction. I'll get 50 more energy. But the Doom Tower is hopeless. So I won't get everything. So that was the summon. I will have a lot of work to do. But with that lot of work, at least I got a second legendary. I can see some use case. Some recommended artifacts, I'll research that. And I have enough gems to give her this. So masteries. I'm not sure if there are mastery recommendations on the website. That would be amazing. These are the skills. Okay, I can copy that. This website is amazing. So, what better use for the gems than this? Well, Queen of Hearts would be better. So I think I'll unlock this, but not necessarily today. Just in case I could pull someone else, because I have quite a lot of resources, I can deal with that. And the 1/E strategy, even if it doesn't pay off, the mistake is not gonna be that huge. So I'm fine with the decision, even if I couldn't guarantee one, because by the way, we're letting go of a guarantee, just saying. So if you check this, are we letting go of a guarantee? Up to 25. Oh, that's not even a guarantee, that's just a boosting of 20x and then up to 25x. It's not a guarantee, but it's like an increased chance. But the basic value is really low. So even 20 times, I've had my fair share of luck, let's put it this way. Maybe more. I just need to develop the champion and do something about my lack of progress. And we've done the summoning. We've done basically everything. Almost everything. Arena clan bosses. Only thing left is this. Now let's see how much time we have on this. 6 hours. This means I need to do this before sleep. So some discipline, some minimal discipline at this point in time. And let's see, faction wars. What the hell is this? Not with barbarian, the other one, Bannerlord. So I'll need to give artifacts to Bannerlords. That will be interesting. So first of all, Kale, could you please just Lifesteal and speed. I know you will need this soon. I'll remove it from the Bannerlord soon. So speed, lifesteal, and let's find the Bannerlord. That's perfect. I don't understand why this first filter is here. But anyway. So you're a Bannerlord. Valerie. Support. HP that I got. Okay, now we have enough to feed you. So upgrade level. I think I have this red thing in here. Now for simplicity, I won't score points with you. I will have enough champions to score points with. And you'll get some 1 star. I'm sure you like it. Because you usually do, they do this all the time. So this is an attack Bannerlord. So maybe that's a horrible idea, but after all, equip. Oh no, not this one. Equip. And this was the lowest one, so remove this one. And then we need the speed one. Speed. Oh no, that's not the speed one. Speed was up somewhere. This one. Equip and equip. And then we need the lifesteal. This. So this is temporary. I know, it's not even happy. What's going on? So back. Champions. Bannerlords. Support. Like Toragi, right? So you'll get Cruel twice and Life 4 times. Not optimal, but I'm looking for a few stars, that's it. So this was confiscated. And Bannerlords back. Hide. And let's get these first. So these 4. And you'll also get, I forgot what was the other one. I think, no, not lifesteal. Like a tour set. This one, destroy. But it's a 4 set, then it was not this one. But it's good to know that there is a destroy. Cruel, yeah, that was the other one. It's a 2 set. Okay, I don't want to change this. Now HP. We had something in here. Frost. Yeah, Frost is quite good, actually. It prevents us from getting attacked. And the gloves. Just randomly. Oh, this is a 4-ish set, so no. And then we have speed, I think. Either speed or critical. I don't have time to upgrade it to 8. I usually work with 8. Maybe that's a mistake. And we'll work with these 3 people for now. That's what I have time for. To keep the others alive, it's a long shot. So faction wars. Bannerlords. No, I said Bannerlords. Let's battle this one. With just these 3 people. Because we take a shot at 2 stars, that's the idea. Shot, like. They were shooting. Not the most effective team I've ever seen. They are somehow coping. We're not gonna get to 7, that's quite certain. Sometimes I do manual before the end of the turn so that they don't do mass attack, but here they are not doing mass attack anyway. And the freeze debuff, it's working. Sometimes. Wish it was more often. Seems like we all survive. Freeze, okay. So we managed to survive this. Let's go to the next one. It's a double one. I would love to clear this. Because of the reason that then I can do double. And then it's gonna be 4 per fight. And it takes long enough anyway. That was the first one. Second wave. It's the same thing. The opponents are not significantly stronger. It's crazy how important gear is. Oh, they do revival. Okay, then we do protection. It's not guaranteed that all 3 will survive at this stage. Barely. But it happened. That's 2 stars. I'm happy with 1 star too, by the way. And I think we'll fail. Sooner or later. Because this could be a bit too much already. But hey, if it's 1 star, it's 1 star. Better than nothing. And I'm done with faction wars and I don't have to do anything during the day. This is the best thing ever. Yeah, the left one will most likely not survive the 3rd wave. Good, they are frozen. difficult. Yeah, that didn't survive the third wave. Unfortunate. What happens? We'll see. Next. This ice artifact is quite good. In fact, it incentivizes me to be slow. Now, the 2 blue beat the 4 green. That's gonna be the story. And for some reason, they go for the most, like the tankiest opponent, the tankiest player that I have. I know the reason. Green beats red. But this plays into our hands because if they don't have many greens in the next level, then we're fine. We have 1 green, yeah. A support green. We're all over the place with the. Just look at this. No, this is not the way to go. You want to get rid of one opponent at a time. You see? So this was an AI driven error. A significant one, and that's why the left hand side player is gonna die. Unless we're really lucky. But this doesn't look like it. Yeah, that was it. But for the other 2 it's promising. So I might be able to beat yet another level. Barely. And just imagine what it would be like. So the key to advancing in this mode is bringing someone with us who can heal or revive. Revival is the key. Stage 7, I would prefer not even trying. So I will farm the smallest one that has 2 stars as well. So super raid, and we'll finish this off screen, potentially off screen. So this was the long pool. There is the first legendary as well. This is a supposedly game changer. See if it becomes a game changer. And then we'll see what the next days are gonna hold.